congrats on being first. Welcome in. How you doing? Good to see ya. How many times have you been first? At 52. Oh, wow. When you get to 100, we should, like, throw a party of some sort. I don't know what kind of party I could throw you, but we should, you know? Something. Also, sorry to anyone who was in Pichu's chat the other day, because Hiro and Pichu were talking about this during stream. I yapped about it in some chat, but I thought hearing the song reminded me about how weird Wreck-It Ralph 2 is. Like Wreck-It Ralph 1 was, like, such a good movie. I remember as a kid feeling really emotional about it, and then watching it as an adult and being like, oh, it's not gonna hit me as hard because I'm not literally a child. But no, the you feel sad and happy for the characters, and like that 3D scene with Turbo like is genuinely really like kind of scary. You know what I mean? Like it's not like, you know, super horrifying or anything, but it's like unsettling. You know what I mean? Because he's all like decrepit and shit. And like the plot's interesting, and it doesn't like veer off in too many weird ways. And then you watch the second movie, and it's like, product placement aside, why is this character that we have established as like a grown man that goes to like Alcoholics Anonymous meetings and like goes to bars and shit, like why is he now acting like a 12-year-old? Like it's such a weird direction to take a character, you know? Like, and it's, you know, because some people are like, oh, well, like, and then I remember, like, at first I was like, well, you know, sometimes you start a Sonic game, and he's a grown-ass man. Sometimes you start a Sonic game, and he and Tails are both, like, 12. But, like, this is a movie. You know? I don't know. It's such a weird little case study. And, I don't want to call it character assassination, but it's not good. Not good. Also, I once again made even more changes to my like mouth tracking settings and stuff. So I'm hoping that those are positive changes. If you notice anything, that's a little that's a lot. Oh, okay. Found the first problem. But it's already catching my like bop better, which is good. Is it you? It's you. Let's do. That's a lot more natural. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, we are still figuring out all the new like customizations and stuff. Also, part of it is also that because my sensitivity on that parameter was so low before, I got used to when I'm VTubing speaking with my lips kind of hovered out like this so that it catches more stuff. So I gotta like stop doing that probably. Unless it looks better like this. Maybe it's just that it looks unfamiliar to me rather than it looking bad or like too much. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I'm here. We're ballin', and I want to do like another like more casual playthrough because I was watching I was doing my daily watching Blue SR stream after he streamed it, not during the time he's streaming it, because I don't know why, but I like watching VODs more than I like watching live streams. And I kind of realized I don't remember what half of this game looks like because I've been attempting to get that 5-hour achievement and then just getting stuck in the Citadel. So I haven't been getting it. And then I've been watching speedrunners who obviously it's a speed run. You skip like half the content in the game. I was like, you know, maybe I should take a peek at that again. Just take a quick look under the hood, so to speak. Yeah, no. Does my mouth look too, like, ooh, overall? Like, when I'm talking, is my mouth getting too, like, rounded out? Or is that just me? Am I imagining things? I can't tell. Oh, well. In any case, you're here for vibes. God, this soundtrack's so fucking good. Okay, let's see if I can do this. There we go. Look at me go. I'm so good at this game now. Wow. I don't know how to do pogo stun cancels on controller. Oh wait, am I doing it? No. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. It'd be totally cool if I could, but I don't think I am. Yeah, I was like, what if I stop trying to, like, quote-unquote speedrun and I just, I don't know, play the game? That could be pretty epic. I don't know. That and, like, I don't know, my brain's kind of not working today, but I was like, I need to make myself, like, get up and do things. You know? One of those days where it's like, I really should. Hey, Flair! Good to see you! Oh my goodness. How are you doing? I'm so glad to hear from you again! How's life been treating ya? I know we chatted a little bit earlier, but, I was just talking to my partner, like, oh my god, Flair reached out, and I haven't been able to stop by my chat in a while, so I'm glad that they were able to chat for a sec. It's so good to see, so I'm super excited to see that you're, hanging out in chat again. You got knee surgery? Oh my goodness. I am praying for you. Cause yeah, I mean, we've talked about some, good old joint pain before, chronic pain, so- Wait, it's gone?! Oh, that's so exciting! Congrats! Oh my god, that's huge! I was gonna say, I was hoping it'd at least improve, but it's being gone is huge! Congrats! Oh my goodness! Is there any, like, risk of it coming back, or is it, like, gone? Been waiting on a torn ACL. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that that was what was causing your chronic pain. Well, I am extra uber glad to hear that you are doing better. But yeah, I hope you are, gonna enjoy the stream. We're playing Silk Song. I'm trying out some new settings for my mouse tracking. I don't know let me know if you feel like my mouse tracking looks weird. I feel like it's going to ooh right now, but I don't know if that's just me. As long as I don't tear it again, should be good. I'll get arthritis when I get older, but that's what, yeah. We're used to that shit at this point. How's things? It's been going okay. I don't know. I see, it used to be, I'm going through a little bit of a tough time this winter because it used to be that the cold, like, exclusively made my chronic pain better. You know? Like, it used to be that the cold, like, exclusively made my chronic pain, like, better, and I'd be able to function better in the winter, except for, like, when the big snowstorms blow through in January. But, climate change, of course, is, hitting Virginia, and so we've been getting, like, snow and rain and stuff during November and December, which is not normal. We normally don't get snow until January, February, so that's been kind of affecting me and changing things up. But nothing I can't handle. And then, obviously, the time that I have been active has been going really well. I made my own VTuber model. She's very cute. I made my cat into a VTuber model, a little text-to-speech pet. I am 95% done with Medi Destia's masculine VTuber model. I just have to add a animation transition for one of his toggles. And yeah. And I've normal beat Silk Song once. Still haven't gotten my 5-hour achievement, but that's okay. Let's see. Hit my affiliate anniversary, hit my normal anniversary, all sorts of good stuff is happening. So, overall really well. Cause yeah, even, I checked, and even with, I took like a solid, like, between flare-ups and, making my own model, I took several months off of doing commissions, but I still made about 2K in income this year, which is by no means livable, but it's pretty cool. That's valid. Thank you. I'm tempted to try and get a model. Don't even have my computer put together, and I can't walk. Well, VTubing's pretty good for not being able to walk, I will say. VTubing from bed is so nice. But yeah, not having your computer put together is definitely, especially because RAM prices, dude. RAM prices, bruh. Oh my god. I hate. Again, I still think the thing that frustrates me most about all this Gen AI shit is the fact that, like, it's not even good at most of the things that people are trying to use it for. Like I saw somebody try to make a, they asked my friend to DM their first one-shot with their friends. And my friend said, okay, since this is your first ever, like, one-shot, I can make you your first character sheet, or at the very least I can help you. But if you want to try to do it on your own, here's your shit. And then they go, then like a couple days later, they go, haha, look what I did. I did my homework, hope it shows. And it's an AI generated, ChatGPT generated, quote unquote character sheet. And it's awful. Like, they were going for a barbarian. It gave them 6, like, level 4 spells at level 1. And then, and not only that, but it's like, there are character sheet generators for D&D. Why would you not use one of those instead of Gen AI that literally cannot help you with this? Like, I don't understand. We were like, oh yeah, I asked ChatGPT to do this math question. It's not a calculator. That's not what it's made for. Who the fuck would use AI? I don't know, bro. I have a computer. My dad's holding a hostage till the house is clean, even though 60% of the mess is his fault and he's not helping. Of course. Praying for you, bestie. That's really annoying. Okay. No! Almost! Okay, come on. Ooh, okay. I almost had that. I did that on my first try. Wait, sorry. I forgot. I'm supposed to be doing like a more casual playthrough, so we shouldn't be doing that skip. Right, for anyone who missed my little blabber at the beginning of the stream, I kind of realized that between trying to get the 5-hour achievement and then also, like, constantly watching speedrunners, I kind of don't remember what, like, half of this game looks like. Okay, that is driving me crazy. Hang on. Why are you so sensitive? Why are you so sensitive? Well, no, because that's kind of like what my mouth looks like in real life, doesn't it? Oh, hang on. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, G, H, I, J, K. No, yeah, that's just what my mouth looks like in real life. I'm just overreacting. LOL. LOL. But yeah, it's like, it's not even good for the shit that you're using it for, dog. Like, I don't understand. Okay, that was a really stupid time to try to heal this, okay. I'm pretty sure I died to this my first playthrough, which is kind of funny. Hey. Boink, 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 boink. And then the big guy. Hello! Bro. Boink. Oh my gosh, we get to talk to Sherma! You don't really get to talk to Sherma in the like the normal route. I'm sitting here trying to explain to a 50-year-old why Gen AI is bad, why we shouldn't use it for a band logo. Bro. I'll do that for them for free, just to get them to not use Gen AI. Hello, Sherma. He's like, I generated you a band logo for your band. Like, this is worthless. Can I see it? I'm like morbidly curious about how ugly it is. I'm like morbidly curious about how ugly it is. Oi, did you see it? Red Maiden, the great gate heard my song, and in his infinite and ancient kindness opened the way forward for us. What luck for us to meet at this moment. We can set off on the great road together. Or perhaps I'll tarry here just a little longer. I want to sing a song of gratitude to this noble gate. I'm Sherma, by the way, just another humble pilgrim like yourself. If you ever need assistance on the road ahead, sing out my name and I'll be sure to find you. Me and my lucky chime are at your service. That is adorable. Don't even have it, as you should. If you ever feel like bitching about it, though, my DMs are open. I'm always morbidly curious about that. It's just frustrating because it's like, great guys, you finally got artists at a point where we are genuinely willing to do things for free just to get you to stop it. How does it feel? Now we'll do shit for exposure. It's exactly what you wanted. I'm trying to be nice. He's old and yeah, it doesn't get it, but also like, bro. To me, I was ranting to my dad about this, where I was like, to me, a lot of the things with, like, the difference between genuine ignorance and, like, with respect to your father, stupidity or like rudeness, you know, like someone I'm not willing to communicate more with, is like, do you listen to me when I say stop it, or that's rude? You know, because like I don't know, one of my biggest peeves that I had when I was like in college and dealing with other, not even the teachers were actually pretty chill, dealing with other students, was like dealing with people having the philosophy that in order to accommodate or navigate around my disability, they had to quote unquote understand it. But it's like, no, that's rude. You're being impolite to me right now. Let's forget about ableism or racism or anything. You're just being rude right now, you know? So it's like, you know, if you tell someone, I don't want that and I'm not going to use that, and they keep on going, then they're no longer, like, misinformed or malinformed or uninformed. They're just being dicks. You know? It's like, I don't know, dog. I don't know, bro. Is that a breakable wall? Wait. How have I not... Huh! I never found this one before. That's crazy. And that, folks, is why we're doing a little a little bit of a more casual run, because I am very curious about this. About all the stuff that I missed. Like that. I've explained Knows this is a band that's trying to be successful. If we generate an AI logo, no one will listen to our shit. Yeah. Like, are you the vocalist? I hope so. Oh my god, I never did hit you up about, like, teach me how to do distorted vocals. I am a vocalist. Let's go! Wah, 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 wah. Okay, there we go. Finally pogoed my way past that. Let's go! I can DM you a recording if you want. It's a Dropbox link. Yeah! And if it turns out to be a virus, then... I don't know. No, it was interesting. Somebody, I forget when. Oh, never mind. I forgot the story now. I don't even remember what I was about to say. Oh, well. Okay, here we are at Chakra. I think, in the interest of the fact that this is a casual playthrough, I should go ahead and buy maps, maybe. Obtain the map. That's one of my favorite Blue SR clips. That's one of my favorite. Oh no, my mouse tracking stopped. Hello? My mouse tracking stopped? Hello? Hello, hello, hello? No, it's okay. It's one of my favorite, like, Blue SR clips as of recent is one where he's like, yeah, he's like, yeah, so basically when you get a map, you have a map. Says on Discord for your listening pleasure. Awesome! I will check it out after stream. And if I forget, holler at me. Also, I, like, just... Oh, thank you for reading me a daily ticket. Also, I, like, just learned from watching a, Fireborn video that you can just get the bench first by going through this way, instead of going all the way over the top. Oops. So, I was just playing shit in hard mode for no reason. I'm gonna play Silk Song. You do! It's so good! It's so peak! Cut Kansas, cut Kansas, cut Kansas. It's so good! The soundtrack's also playing Monster Hunter and Exodus 33 and Yakuza 0. Yeah. No, so many good games this year. Although I am mad about the Game Awards. Expedition 33 should not have been able to win indie categories, much less 2 indie categories. Like, really? Game of the Year? I get that. Expedition 33 winning Game of the Year, totally get that. They're like a big... They're not triple A, but they're not indie either. The studio. Like, they're pretty solidly a double A studio. And also, I think, I don't know, I kind of don't get the point of letting one game sweep any award thing. Silksong had a higher budget. Silksong was made in 7 years with 5 people. And also everything was hand-drawn and stuff like that, but, I mean... Okay, I'm gonna let myself try this skip. Just because I want to see if I can do it. Fuck, no I can't. More than 5 people? No, they brought on the 2 additional programmers from compared to Hollow Knight, but... I have not... I followed I've looked quite a bit into the behind the scenes, and I haven't seen any discussion of them outsourcing work. I don't not believe you, but I haven't seen that somehow. So I'm surprised. But, yeah, also, I'm still mad about the thing where the announcer was like, see, guys, you did win something. It's like, okay, bro, sorry we didn't want to fly in from fucking Australia to win one award. A lot of the music and art was made by freelance contractors. Oh, wait. Hang on. No. Yeah, a lot of the music was played by freelance contractors because, Christopher Larkin can't play all those instruments, but all of it was composed by one guy. All of it was composed by the one guy. And I'm pretty sure the people that they paid for art was Kickstarter backers that bought a tier so that, they could get a character in the game. I'm pretty sure that was because they were working with those Kickstarter backers and they needed to give them, like, credit and stuff for their characters. I just forget to equip the thing that I just got. I think it's a separate criticism saying E33 also applies to Silksong and or Hades 2. I mean, my thing was just the number of employees in the studio. So... 120 people worked on 130 people worked on Hades 2. I actually haven't heard anyone saying that Hades 2 should have won indie. Hey Emerald, good to see you. Actually, I did see some people say that Hades 2 shouldn't have been nommed. Oh, I guess that's just different luck in our algorithms. But I don't know. Just like Team Cherry's 5 people. And they spent 7 years working on a really good game that really does feel like 7 years worth of work, and they only won Best Action Adventure. Bruh. Yeah, it's definitely vague, but it's... Okay, because my thing is that it's, you know it when you... It's kind of a... This is shitty, but it is kind of a you know it when you see it kind of thing. And I think the fact that so many people are of the consensus, you know what I mean? I think that so many people are of the consensus does give that argument some weight. You know? Like, and it sucks that kind of like what an indie game is in that like kind of category of thing. But it is how it is sometimes with like a lot of stuff, even in legal work, which again sucks. But I mean, people are weird. I have not played E33. I also haven't finished Silksong. But I have a lot of friends that really, really love E33, and I like E33. I think E33 should have won Game of the Year. But yeah. Indie stuff aside, I don't think that they should have won environment design because, I mean, we've known how to make pretty 3D environments for a long time, you know? I think Silksong or Hades winning environment design would have made more sense to me, just like with what I know of art and stuff, but that's an opinion. E33 deserves sweep awards, that's valid. Cause like, I don't know, I guess I just don't like when entire awards get swept by anything. Any award ceremonies get, oh my god, why is one of my eyebrows freaking out? Get swept, 100% swept by anything? You know? Like, that kind of thing doesn't make sense to me, because then I'm like, then why have an award show? If just one thing is gonna win all the awards, like, it's boring, you know? And I say this as an unironic BTS fan. You know? I'm like, it annoys me even when it annoys me even when I see things that I like sweeping something. I don't think Silksong should have swept either. I just think that if Silksong was going to win an award, it should have been soundtrack or environment design and not action adventure. That doesn't make sense to me. It's a great action and adventure, but when I think about the things that are like award-winning for Silksong, it's not that. What I've seen Silksong or Hades do would have been a good fit. Lord of the Rings 3 swept the Oscars, 100% deserved it. No, yeah, I know. I'm not saying it's not unprecedented or undeserved. I'm just saying I personally find it irritating. Like, I just personally don't vibe with that. Boink, boink, boink. Boink, 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 boink. Hey guys, should I try Hunter's March? Everyone has their own opinions. Yeah. Like, that's not a criticism of the Game Awards, that's literally just, like, a personal preference. It's like, man. I mean, or of any award show, it's just like, bruh. I just personally find it boring. Not bad, or undeserving, just boring. Okay, this is a good pattern. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Whew. That was very fortunate, Burrow. Fuck! Damn! Damn! Okay, can I make it through there? I don't know. We gotta figure this out. We'll see. I love how there's just that one guy hanging out in that one corner, just freaking out. Boink, 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 boink. Meh. Meh. I'm still not over the little, the round guy that goes, gay! How do you kill him? That is so much funnier than it should be to me. It's gay. Okay, I don't feel like rescuing that guy that brings up little Goonies that steal- oh my god, I almost said Gooners. Brings out little Goonies that fucking steal your rosaries and shit. Ew. I don't know if not rescuing him makes a difference, because I imagine they're still wandering around, but I don't know. Different note, Twilight looks so pretty in the corner. She does! And yeah, so remember how like the past couple like weeks I haven't been able to get the text-to-speech to work? It turns out it's because Stream Elements' text-to-speech just like stopped working. So we are currently stuck using Microsoft Zira, which is a little cringe. But it is what it is, you know? Can you just die? No. Okay. It is unfortunately too late for me to take my meds. I did forget to do it earlier today. Well, actually, no. I didn't really forget. I just woke up super late. I woke up at like 5 p.m. Pretty bad. Woke up at like 8 p.m. Slay! Okay, that was a close one. Ow. 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 Oh, nice! Alright, sick. Woke up at like 1 a.m. It's now 6 p.m. and attempting to sleep. I wish you luck, my guy. So if you suddenly disappear, sleep took up. I also wish you a very good sleep. Oh, indeed. I hate you. That ant, oh, pisses me off so bad. That ant pisses me off so bad. But yeah, no. 17 hours is too long to be awake. I don't care what anyone says. I wonder what it is that causes some people to just genuinely not feel tired for such long stretches of time. Because that's what happens, or to not feel sleepy. Because I feel tired. To me, feeling tired and feeling sleepy are two, like, separate things. I don't know if everyone has that experience, but to me those are two distinctly separate, like, experiences. I don't know. Like, I can be sleepy without being tired and vice versa. Oh my god! We do slay! Ah! Not good. We're tired but not sleepy right now, so 100%. Yeah, like, it's... I don't know. Anyway. Had buttered by the ant. Yeah, I have the, like, reaction, like, survival reaction instincts of, like, a slug. It's pretty bad. Especially when you're, you know, going through the specifically very difficult, usually should save this for mid to end game area. Yeah. I know that for, true ending, and I think 100% too, speedruns, they go through this area first. But on their way to, oh my god! On their way to, you know, the other place. You know the one. Farfields. So that's why I'm trying to go through here, just because I'm kind of, honestly, because I'm curious. Oh, come on! I deserved that, Pogo. Rude. Anyway, I love the little detail of the little ants carrying away your rosaries. That's so cute to me. Oh. Pick up. Thank you. Ah! Please don't. Thank you. Okay, this is an arena that I don't recall successfully beating. No, I've only successfully beat it once, and that was in my literal first playthrough. So... Okay, Heal. Okay, that guy gave me 5 quadrillion years to heal. That's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, nice parry. That was immediately negated by me instantly taking damage that I did not need to tank. That's a bad heal. Yeah, okay. Vishanka! I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm fucked. Chakra, save me. Chakra? Chakra? Chakra did not save me. I want to keep trying that. We'll give it one more try. We'll give it one more try. I do think that that really bad heal was... I can't do it. You're so right. You're so right. Boink, 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 boink. Might take you 69 tries, but you can't do it. Yeah! I'm gonna lurk play Monster Hunter 4. Ooh! Which one is 4? Out of curiosity. Ah! Fuck you! Fuck you! Ah! Oh. 4 is 4. It was... Oh, okay. It's just... There's no extra title. Gotcha. Slay. Worlds was 5. First mainline game that didn't have a number. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that about Worlds. Oh, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Sending vibes. I very much appreciate your vibes, Flair. Hope you have a great night. Okay. We are... Woo! All right. Let's get rolling. Okay. 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 Okay! See? See? We can do that. I shall murder a Nazaros in the name of Basilia. Gracias, mi amigos. Mis amigos? Mis amigos. Okay, we're gonna heal, like, to start. I arguably shouldn't need to, but I do. Oh, come on. That's just rude. That's just rude. Okay. Also, if you play Monster Hunter Wilds, let me know. Let me know. I'm a kick Fabius' ass because he's in this game and he's useless. I have played a little bit of Monster Hunter Wilds. Not enough of it to necessarily specifically know what you're talking about, unfortunately. Okay, that's unnecessary. Okay. Okay, okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, we are in danger. Oh my lord. Oh my goodness. Ah! Oh, okay. Chakra, my goat. Chakra, I could literally make out with you right this second. Oh my god. Monster Hunter 4, he's an Ace Lancer. His entire job's get beat up by Cormac. Maybe it's the old guy at the beginning. Yeah, gotcha. Gemma. Ooh, is Little Miss 4. Yeah, I love Gemma. I love Gemma. I wonder if, now that I figure out more about my laptop settings, if I can actually stream Monster Hunter Wilds now. Gemma originates from Monster Hunter 4? Ooh, I didn't know that. That was close. Ah! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. The ginger ace hunter in World meets at the very beginning, and he's almost as useless as Fade. Ah, cringe. Blink, blink. The monster hunter, monster. Oh my goodness, the Hunter's March theme is so like serene. And I know it's because that's kind of like the foreshadowing or and such into revealing Carmelita. You know, like because you know she has a very like operatic vibe to her and everything, but it's like you know the first time you play through. Oh my god! Thank you. First time you play through here, it like kind of catches you off guard, you know. Because it's such a brutal environment, and it just has this gorgeous cello solo playing through it. Love it. Hornet's so cute in this game. That's the thing, is like you almost can't get too tilted in this game because you're playing as Hornet. Like, you can't be too upset because you're playing as Hornet. And I fucking love Hornet. Love the little cloak, right? No, you've seen her when she's floating. I'm sure you have. Why am I asking? You definitely have. It's so cute. Oh! Couldn't have had that many rosaries. It's fine. Hornet, whatever the name of the bug you play is in the first Hollow Knight, he's just the knight. Everyone is a little gay for Hornet. And she canonically fucks. So I have a chance. Yeah, the one that you play as in Hollow Knight is that you can call him either the knight or the vessel. People use those pretty interchangeably, but the knight is the most common, because the Hollow Knight is the fake out final boss. The guy who in the fake ending you like replace, and in the true ending you help set free. Like for realsies. Ow! Hey, Dewdrop! What's up, homie? Fuck you. Thank you for the lyric, Dewdrop. Good to see ya. He's a little guy. He is so little. I love him. He's just like me for real. If you guys haven't designed your own, like, little vessel OC, are you really living a good life? I don't know. I don't know. Aaron's the only one that got autistic enough about Hollow Knight to go out of their way to design like a whole Knight OC for themselves, but yeah. Damn, now I have to do that. It's so fun! There is a little vessel pick crew that you can use as like a base. If you're having trouble like instantly deciding, but obviously Aaron fashioned theirs after the like the cat ears that our model has. They will inevitably become a new altar that right? Oh my god, I got so irritated because so close. I got so irritated because somebody was like, oh my god, you know, just like split new altars because you got into something. And it's like, yeah, no, you don't, but sometimes there's parts that are just kind of floating around without a name or a particular identity. When you get into something, they latch onto that as like a basis for an identity. I know very few people who have ever actually claimed that they've like newly split emotional parts out specifically to become a specific fictional character. Anyway. Dewdrop's an entry deck to the night. Heard you talking about him, came pitter-pattering in. Oh, hey, nice! Like, the knight, or, sort of like a vessel character in general, out of curiosity. If you don't mind me asking, Dewdrop. If you don't want me to, that is a slay. Yeah, something of the Manic episode. Yeah, exactly. Stress causes you to split new altars. Sometimes those altars wind up looking like character from the thing the Manic episode. Exactly. Like, yeah, we are all aware that the cause of us, like, either splitting or, like, either splitting new parts or like manifesting a new altar out of previously split parts, like, is not because we started watching a TV show. Like, we know. It's just faster to say it this way. Like, hey guys, I got back into Star Wars and I manifested a new part. I manifested a new altar out of previously split part. Like, that's so many words. The night. Hell yeah. Okay, Dewdrop, do you also get annoyed by, like, I love Mossbag. I love Mossbag's videos. Mossbag is by far the most, like, knowledgeable about Hollow Knight, like, lore and, the elements of the games and stuff, but I always get really annoyed watching his big Hollow Knight lore video because he's always like, yeah, the big plot hole in this game is if the knight doesn't have a will or emotions or anything, then why is he doing all of this? And I'm like, it's not a plot hole, that's the point of the game. The point of the game is that he does have a will and thoughts and wants and desires and goals and things. Like, that's the hello? You know? It always puts me in a weird mood after watching that. Split new parts so often when meds causing severe manic episodes, most of them were fictives. Yeah. Well, because, like, that's the thing is, I saw somebody, assert that fictives are a super rare type of altar. Or that they're, like, supposed to be, and the fact that so many people claim to have fictives is, like, suspicious. Because they're supposed to be rare. I'm like, were they rare, or were they just not, like, strictly known? Because people used to think autism was super rare, and it wasn't. So someone once badly explained the plot of Hollow Knight. I forget exactly what was said, but so this guy has a really bad dad on purpose, but also an accident. Now the Eldritch Horror is mad. That is... I can see that explanation. I can see it. I can see it. The way that... Okay, would you like me to input up on it? Because I would love to. You can input up if you want. Oh, come on! That was just rude. Anyway, okay, so, long before anything else existed, there was a civilization that worshipped the void, which is like an eldritch sort of kind of substance that exists across the entire, like, world, arguably the entire universe. That's what, when you go to the Abyss, you can see it. The voice sounds mean. The voice is actually just kind of existence itself. The void is like the primordial substance. When you kind of give the void shape or a will, then they become void tendrils, which can be pretty neat. Those are those crazy, like, tentacle motherfuckers that you encounter in the Abyss and Hollow Knight. And the reason that there are so many void tendrils is because of what the really bad dad got up to. But before we talk about that, we have to talk about the Radiance. The Radiance is a... So the void is the darkness. It's one of the primordial, like, substances, right? Another primordial substance in most creation stories and also in the world of Hollow Knight is light, which is manifested as the Radiance, right? The Radiance and the Void are ancient enemies. And the Radiance manages to overpower the Void such that she can create a civilization above the Abyss. Most of her, and because she is a moth, the bugs that she, like, creates or manifests are moths. But over time, she genuinely... A lot of people don't fully understand this part, but she dies of natural causes. Like she fades away, her time ends. The Radiance is... Yeah. What am I gonna do? Fight the sun? What am I gonna challenge the fucking sun? Oh my god! Yeah, I love that one. But, like, a lot of people don't clock this, but, like, her time ends. She kind of fades from the memory of her people, and she like in like the from the memory of her people, sort of in the like physical world, but she can still manifest in what I just kind of refer to in my head as like the dream realm. And she kind of becomes the source of a substance known as dream essence, right? Or like not the origin, but like that's kind of how you can find her. So her civilization has crumbled. Her civilization crumbles without her guidance. She is forgotten about. Then a worm, WIRM, which are pale beings. Pale beings are like the Radiance herself is a pale being. Recovering from surgery, super hurt my knee. Looking for my 3 days because I dropped it. Oof. Dropping things when your knees hurt is the worst. So, you know, this is a place that effectively is without a pale being to guide it or a god to guide it, right? And so a worm, WIRM, called the Pale King, arrives in Hollow Nest, and is like, all right, free real estate, let's fucking go. But worms, specifically, not every type of pale being does, but worms specifically have the ability for foresight, which means they can see into the future a little bit, right? And because of that, the Pale King knows that Halonest is going to fall. He doesn't really know exactly how, but he knows that it's going to fall victim to an infection. And it is unclear through the actual canon material of Hollow Knight whether he knows that the source of the infection is the Radiance and he's trying to combat the Radiance, or if he only knows of the infection and is trying to prevent that without really knowing its source, which is very interesting. Yeah, cordyceps. And so he realizes that the infection feeds off of people's like hopes, dreams, and desires. Think about how like Genshin visions bind people's ambition and sense of self to the vision so that Celestia can take that away from them. It's sort of like that. Like, if you have hopes, dreams, and identity, then then you can start seeing a light come to you in dreams, dream essence, and you will soon be taken over and you will lose sapience. All bugs are sentient, but not all bugs have like full-on autonomy, self-determination. That is a condition that the Pale King like bestows upon bugs using his pale being powers, right? But if you become a victim to the infection, you can lose that, and you become a victim to your baser instincts, right? So it is existential. So you are still sentient. You can still make decisions. You can still walk around and eat and drink and sleep, but you don't have you're not really part of a civilization anymore. You're not really yada 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 yada. So then the Pale King's great idea, upon realizing that the common thread of all of his subjects that have fallen victim to the light or the infection, is that they have hopes, dreams, and things that they subsequently lose. His great idea is, okay, me and my wife, a pale lady, another pale being, I don't know actually what her power is, or the white lady, haha, are gonna have, like, a fuck ton of kids. Like, a fuck ton of kids. And they do. And they have eggs, and they throw those eggs into the abyss. So the white one and I had to breed, sir, exactly. Because he knows that the dream that is infecting the bugs, his subjects, manifests as light. What is the primordial enemy of the light? Is the void. So he throws the eggs that he and his white lady generate into the void. And through the use of whatever, he makes it so that they are empty. He makes it so that they are empty so that they can be vessels for the void. Which is why when the knight dies, you leave a shade behind. You know, the little the black guy with the tentacles. That guy, yeah. And so the ghosty looking guy with the tentacles, right? So because that happens, they are able to manipulate soul, which is sort of which is like, soul is pale magic. That's what I mean. What if they don't want to be empty? I'm saying. But he makes it so that they can manipulate soul because they are empty. They can absorb soul from other beings. And the combination of soul and void can sort of defeat dream essence, for lack of a better way for me to describe it. That's basically what happens. That's a really, like, kind of poor, like, shitty explanation. They weaponize souls. And the idea is that if you don't have a will to break, you don't have a heart to love, or a mind to think, then the radiance cannot, or then the infection cannot come for you. But he needs to find the perfect vessel to be able to contain the infection, right? So, you know, they can absorb the light, they can absorb soul, they can absorb void, they can absorb the radiance, like they can absorb things because of their empty nature. Then, so what he does to make sure that he gets the strongest one of his children on this job is, I'm not kidding, he puts them in a race to the death to climb up from the bottom of the abyss. And the first one that makes it to the top without fucking dying gets the privilege of being trained in his room full of chainsaws so that he can have them fight the Radiance for the rest of their life in all eternity. Isn't that so great? Not the chainsaw room, right? If you're gonna use soul nom, then use his weapon, I'm saying. But it's really interesting because, you know, it's not that simple, because you see evidence of other like factions within his kingdom trying to figure out how they can absorb soul, how they can take on the Radiance themselves without kind of the creation of other beings and that are, like, you know, doomed. So it was like a last resort, but it was a really shitty last resort, because it's like, really? That's what you came up with? Like your scholars couldn't figure it out, so you just, like, decided to throw one of your kids at it? Okay. Anyway. Obviously, hundreds of thousands of remaining children laying around in the dark. Don't understand, the child torch is a necessary part of this, right? So... he... Uh-oh. I keep forgetting I have sprint. Ah! Oh, I'm fucked. Yeah. And so he he closes off the abyss, or so he thinks, and leaves all of his other children to, you know, rot and die. But they manage to escape, like, each on their own time. And some of them even make it outside of the bounds of Hallownest, which means that they lose their sapience. And so they spend their time wandering around the wastelands outside of the borders of Hallownest, like, lost to their instincts and stuff. But eventually, because, surprise, surprise, the Hollow Knight, the one that got chosen to become the ultimate vessel, does have thoughts and feelings and emotions and a will to live, he starts failing in his mission. The infection starts to creep out of his start to creep outside of his shell. And so that happens in 2 stages. The first stage is solved by the Pale King hiring 3, what he calls 3 dreamers. Using a combination of pale magic and dream essence, they will create an extra shield against the infection surrounding the temple that is holding the Hollow Knight, and that requires them to be put into an eternal sleep. But that also begins to fail, and the Hollow Knight screams in agony, and that starts to summon his siblings that are wandering even outside of the bounds of Hallownest because he screams so loudly. It begins to summon his siblings from all across the world to come back and try to continue the mission that they were given. So I'm going to show it to Pale King to solve his own problem. Exactly. Or done what the Radiance did and, like, accepted his fate. But also keep in mind that the Radiance, she accepted her fate at first, and then she didn't. She started showing up in people's streams, trying to get herself to be remembered again, and that's what caused the infection. So it's really interesting, because my favorite thing about Hollow Knight is that it's not a story about good and evil. It's a story about 2 beings that were not willing to accept. It really is just about life and death. It's about 2 beings that were not willing to accept that their times were naturally going to come to an end. That they could not simply exist and be in charge for eternity, you know? Yeah, for real. Anyway, so, the whole, like, dreamer idea starts failing, and consequently, several vessels come in, but the one that we play as is obviously called the Knight. And so you can get one of 2 endings as the Knight. So you can unlock the temple by taking out the 3 dreamers, or taking the 3 dreamers out of their sleep and into their final rest, and then going to the Black Egg Temple and just defeating the Hollow Knight, and replacing him. So you absorb the infection, and the people of Hallownest are saved for however long you manage to hold it. We don't know. Choice 2 is that you can, through exploring, like, the origins of Dream Essence and, figuring out how a weapon that you get called the Dream Nail works. You can, figure out how a weapon called the Dream Nail works. You can, instead, words. You can you can fight the sun. You can actually fully confront the Radiance and fully get rid of the infection no matter what. Obviously the one where you'd fully get, and then there's also multiple ways that you can defeat, just straight up defeat the Hollow Knight and take over for him. In one of them, Hornet guards the temple that you and the Hollow Knight are trapped in from the outside. In another one, you trap her inside, and she becomes the sole dreamer that is the barrier between you as the vessel failing and the infection, like, taking over Hallownest again in a different way. So those are there's one, like, neutral ending, and then the one where Hornet gets murked, I consider that, like, the bad ending TM, because I'm like, my girl Hornet. And then there are multiple endings where you defeat the Radiance. There's one where it's just you and the Hollow Knight, and then there's one where it's you defeat. Okay, this is complicated. It's the God Home ending. You do a huge boss gauntlet where you fight literally every boss in Hollow Knight all in a row, ending with the Radiance, and you defeat her. But because you did that after sort of, like, plowing through all of the other, like, strongest beings in Hallownest, when you, a being made of void, fully take over and absorb the radiance. There's now nothing containing, you break your vessel to do that, and now there's nothing keeping your void contained. And so then void floods Hallownest and destroys it. Now, the way that you can stop that from happening is by finding an item called the Pale Flower, which obviously holds pale magic, giving it to the Godseeker, whose dream you're inside when you do get that ending with the Radiance and the Void taking over Hallownest. And the Void will, your vessel being broken, your Void will start to escape and take over Hallownest, but then it will get absorbed by the Pale Flower and Hallownest is safe. Presumably that is the ending that leads to Silksong. And so basically what that tells us is that in order for sort of like a rogue pale being to be defeated, it needs to be sandwiched, it needs to be pale being, void, pale magic. Pale magic on its own cannot contain a rogue pale being. It needs to be a combination of light and dark, and I think that's really fucking beautiful. No, you don't want to come back to life. You're being so stinky. Go to Afterlife timeout. Yeah. Actually, no, you don't kill the Void. It's just you keep the Void tamed. The Void, neither the Void nor the Radiance can truly be killed, but they can be tamed and sort of brought back to themselves. And that's really what it's about, is bringing things back to the natural order. And I think that's beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous game, gorgeous, gorgeous story, awesome soundtrack. Shout outs to Christopher Larkin. I'm literally in love with him. Yeah. The story about how deities or assholes need to learn their place. Yeah! Just like, stop fucking with the natural order, maybe. I don't know. Oh. Like, it's kind of that simple, actually. Lord Axworm, stop being so selfish. It's hurting your kids. So true. Wait, why is that being smart detection? What the fuck? Because people are cursing? Is that why that got filtered out? Brother. If you're worried about cursing, Twitch, this is not the channel for you. Oh, I missed it. Oh. Oh. Ow. Nice. But I had a U in front of it, so they thought I was being- Oh, you asshole. I see. Because you might have been being mean to the streamer. Oh my god, your poor little Twitch streamer. Guys, my chat might have called me an asshole. That would have literally ruined my day. Oh my god. Okay, that's a little unnecessary of me. Anyway. Oh. Aw. Anyway. Take your... You know how long it took me to figure out how to actually harvest the spines? Fuck. But yeah, it's a very good story. And, in Hallownest, you meet kind of another pale being who chooses to ascend, lower bugs. But in order to control, she kind of like enlightens certain bugs in order to maintain control over what she considers like lower castes of the population. And as a but like over time, this is kind of, actually this is also kind of similar to Genshin, but over time, like the greater population becomes more and more advanced and more, like sort of powerful, and then so she gets increasingly unhappy. She keeps trying to increase her control. Eventually, the sort of middlemen, the weavers that she the weavers that she ascended at first to be like kind of her enforcers, turn against her and choose to trap her. But to do that, they need more and more and more and more silk. And eventually, the weavers themselves kind of begin to turn on the population and kind of almost start like farming them for silk. I guess pretty morbid. Over time, they realize that they've done wrong. They decide to leave Farloom, but by then, the Citadel as a religious organization has evolved beyond them, and so it continues in their absence. But they flee Farloom and hope to one day have one of their daughters come back and free their people. Guess what? The daughter's Hornet. Whoa. So Hornet is... Hornet is born to a weaver called Hera the Beast. And she is half pale being, because when the Pale King was going around shopping for dreamers, he asked Hera the Beast because she was a weaver. Weavers also work... Silk magic is very similar to soul magic. So he figured that she could help. And she could, but she said that only if you give me a daughter, in hopes of fulfilling the prophecy that one of the Weaver's daughters would come back from a world outside of Farloom and set the bugs of Farloom free. That baby girl is Hornet. But it's really interesting because, you know, when you play Silksong, you'll notice that a very strong theme is motherhood. The very first boss you fight in the game, she doesn't fight you until you destroy one of her eggs. Grandmother Silk, the reason that she tries to kind of like make a comeback through make a comeback after Hornet defeats her is because she feels that some of the creatures that that were created like with the Weavers, she feels that they are her daughters and that she needs to take care of them or do something for them, and so on and so forth. So basically you get a flashback scene of Hornet from her childhood, and oh my goodness. And she is talking to her mother, and her mother says, "Do not listen to all of these people telling you about a prophecy. If you fulfill that prophecy, it's going to be because that's who you are. Simply live your life and do what you want." Hornet subsequently, you know, she leaves the Weaver's Den, she goes to the Hive, she is trained by Queen Vespa, which, funny enough, is how she ends up wielding a needle in the first place. You know, etc., etc., etc. And, eventually she gets captured, taken to Farloom, but it's because she got to become her own person that she, you know, she doesn't hear about this prophecy and then decide to go for it. She happens to fulfill the prophecy because, like, she, of her own volition, gets to know the bugs of Farloom, comes to care for them, and wants them to be happy, really, you know? And so that's definitely one of my favorite parts of the story. It's just that, like, you know, she genuinely, naturally just comes to the conclusion that, like, these people deserve help. Or has a better life in the night because her parent wasn't as much as a dick. Yeah, like, through having a mother that cared for her, she was able to, make her own choices and fulfill her prophecy, you know, without becoming an eldritch horror being for all of eternity, which is what happens to the knight in the ending that leads to Silksong. But you do see him in Silksong. He's still chilling as the King of the Void. He's doing all right. It's very beautiful cutscene. Fuck you. He's a good boy. Just let him be yeah, no. I mean, he's happy. It's just like, you know, he only got... Because, you know, he started off in the void. And actually, okay, the reason that we specifically play as the vessel that we do is because the vessel that we play as was second. The vessel that we play as almost became the Hollow Knight, but it was beaten by the vessel that did become the Hollow Knight by like a couple of seconds, which is crazy. But yeah. Anyway, gorgeous game. I still don't understand all of it, but yeah. Anyway, that's why I was talking about like my biggest pet peeve with Mossbag's videos is that he often talks about the fact that the Knight seemingly has a will as a plot hole, but it's not a plot hole, it's the point of the game. So... what gives? You know? Yeah, like... bruh. But... he's still by far the most knowledgeable, and his videos are still fantastic. But yeah, it's, you know, that's, you guys know, I rant about media literacy this, media literacy that. It's a very classic problem of people not understanding that, like, things in real life and in fiction lie. You know? Or think they're telling the truth, but they're wrong. You know? The Pale King did think that he had successfully created beings that don't have feelings or emotions, just he was wrong. The Hollow Knight, yeah, the Knight and Hornet do need a hug. But yeah, that's why a lot of fan content that you see for Silksong and Hollow Knight are like the Hollow Knight, Hornet, and the Knight going on little adventures together as siblings. And it's extra funny because sometimes it's like, okay, one of these is just like a little boy, my little baby brother, who hasn't lived much of a life. It's just a little guy. And the other one is the Eldritch Horror King of the Void. And they're like, and they, you know, they go to the Knight. They're like, oh, hello, little baby, hello. And it's like, no. That one's the Eldritch King of the Void. And it's like, oh! Okay! That's not terrifying. Fuck, I'm gonna die. Fuck. Okay. Woo! I've seen that one. Yeah, it's very fun. I love seeing some sibling bonding with our little guys. Fuck. Okay, woo! Now I should be able to do this now. Yes! First try! We're playing Yakuza 0 this week. The director's cut's out and it has an English dub now. Ooh! I love wacky English dubs. I've never beaten that arena on my first try before. That's huge. Let's fucking go. I'm reacting very, like, blithely to it, so I don't immediately throw, but just know that I'm incredibly excited about this. Because I am on 1 health now, so I'm like, ooh. Okay. Kiryu, you're being framed for murder. Go turn yourself in and cut off your pinky. Now, I'll instead go bowling and win the tournament bracket. So I'm gonna win a chicken named Nugget, who will become the manager of my most successful real estate operation. Let's go, Nugget! Let's go, Nugget! I love that for Nugget. I hope Nugget lives a very successful life as a real estate manager. However short that life may be compared to human real estate managers. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of doing a interesting little combo of like trying to actually explore everything again and also following, because I've been like trying the like little itty bitty baby mode of the oh god, of the any percent route to try and get the 5-hour achievement, but I've been watching true ending speedruns, so bro. So like this is a little closer to the true ending route that I've been watching Blue SR take. Note that I say a little closer, not close to. Oh my goodness. Ah! What? Actually, that one's not mandatory, but still. Main plot, intense thrilling crime drama with real stakes. Mandatory side content. Help this dominatrix learn how to be mean. That's crazy. Ah! Let me, in case I die here, let me like go unlock some loose shortcuts. AKA, ring the bell! Fall in love with the pocket circuit fighter while racing slot cars. Let's go. Yeah, my favorite little side quests in Silksong are the ones where you just like randomly get in fights with perverts. Pop off, Hornet. I love you. Please make out with me. I mean, what? Here you are, a favorite guy icon. Fuck yeah. Fuck. Yay! We made it! People are down bad for Hornet. They really are. They really, really are. Yeah, no. I am sad that she doesn't say Abita or Shaw anymore. But I do like the headcanon that, it's because those are curse words. And Hornet has matured between Hollow Knight and now, and she doesn't say swears anymore. So, I love that headcanon so unbelievably much. Yep, what the fuck? I've never found that before. Crazy! Crazy? That's craziness. Oh! Ooh! Okay, this is a bad idea. But we can skip Morwing if we really want to. You guys want to skip Morwing? Lurk now, sending vibes. Thank you, Flair. I appreciate you very much. Lowkey. Lowkey. Do we want to skip Morwing? But the thing is, if we skip Morwing now, we have to fight him again later, technically. So I'm like, do we fight Morwing now or do we fight him later? What do we... Does anyone in chat have a strong opinion? Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna fight him now. For funsies. Let's say. Bell throwers, I hate you! Ow! Oh, and here's the freak. What's up, pervert number one? In most people's playthroughs, anyway. Better than the people who are down bad for Nargacuga? My guess is that's a Monster Hunter thing, but I'm not sure. Magina Fura. Mista? Yama. Yama. Alright, bros, let's go get- oh, fuck, I forgot. Alright, come at me. Okay, that's just rude. Nice. I think I died twice to that arena on my first playthrough. Which is a little bit silly, but also very valid. I think can't I go through this way or something? To get to the other place? I can't remember. Let's see. Oh my lord. Okay. I don't think we even can. That was close. Man, isn't that hilarious? Isn't that so fun? Oh, wait. No? Is this the way out? Oh my god, it is! Wait! Yo, I made it. Let's go. Wait! Oh my god, guys! Look at me go! Wow! Okay, now I'm gonna die to Morwing, aren't I? You can't go through here? Really? Huh. That looks like a shortcut and a half. IMO. Wait, what do I know? Okay, my goal is to fight Morwing successfully here, but, we'll see. Alright, motherfucker. Okay. Oh, fuck. I thought he was gonna swan dive first. There we go. Nice. Nope. That's bad. No, actually I'm okay. Ooh, fuck. That was close. I have never seen him do that before. That was very funny looking. Ow. That was my fault. Okay, I need to be very careful here now. Fuck! Woo! Okay, first try, let's go! That was tense. Whew! I actually didn't know if I was gonna win that first try. Let's go! Let's go! I actually haven't looked at this cutscene all the way through in a hot sec. Ooh. Ugh. There's something so much creepier about the silk curse compared to the infection. And in the infection, you can like see their eyes are like possessed by something. Like their eyes are glowing orange. And this is just like, hey, how many? Oh my god! And that music. Hey. All right. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to get the purple shits. Ow! Ow! Oh, the little chirp sounds are so cute. Aww. Oh, they're such cute little guys. Hi, buddies. Aww. Oh, shoot, I forgot. I have to do an arena. And we all know how good I am at those. Okay. One. Oh. Okay. Oh my goodness. It's funny because I think you have to do that arena, like no matter what route you do, but I still always forget it. I'm always like always so surprised Pikachu's ways about it because in my head, for some reason, when you go through that left transition in the room before that, it goes to the other like vertical room immediately. And there's nothing in between it and that. I don't know why, but in my brain it just skips over everything else. Welcome back from ads, besties. We are low-key gonna struggle with this for a hot second. I did it on my first try last run attempt, I think, but that don't mean shit right now. Do it. There we go. And right, left, left. Oh! That was close. Yay! Okay, I remember my way through this room this time. That's good. Full health. Hang on. How do I keep not hitting it? There we go. Oh, that was it? Okay. Oh, okay, those parries were crazy! Nice. Those were some actually, like, kind of low-key impressive parries, if I may say so myself. And we are gonna remember this bench. I kept forgetting it last time. rosary prices on like most of the benches and stuff. I'm pretty sure I remember that being a thing. I don't know, it's so... I imagine it was really frustrating deciding how costly to make things, because on one hand, you don't want to, like, straight up piss the player off, but also, like, you know, you're trying to articulate how difficult the Citadel made life for everybody in Farloom, right? Like, making everything cost rosaries was by design to prevent people from making their way out of impoverished situations, right? So, like, you know, you want it to be a little difficult for your players, but you don't want them to stop playing because they're mad. Which is what a lot of people did. Oh, you know what? I've been skipping Sister Splinter. I should do that boss fight, shouldn't I? I should actually fight Sister Splinter, shouldn't I? Ooh. And isn't that a scary thought? Oh, our first mass chart of the playthrough. Let's go. Oh, because I never got that one in Deep Docks, did I? Oh, that's it? Oh! Spooky? Hey, so, yeah, we're not gonna, we're just not gonna fuck with those. We're just not. We're just not. Oh, you know what? This should be another playthrough where I fight Phantom. There should be another playthrough where I fight Phantom. Because that boss fight is so unbelievably fun. Oh, I should get this, no, I don't need to get the quest to, pick up the Paula parts, actually. There's some quests where you have to talk to the NPC first, in order to, like, even get the items that you want for the quest, but there's some that you don't, which is nice. Actually, what is in this direction, anyway? I don't remember. This is where the crazy rosary guy is, I remember that. But I don't need to fight him right now. I think the rest of this, like, kind of need clean grip for... You know what? I should do, like, a playing Hollow Knight for the first time since Silk Song launch stream of some sort. Because I've done a randomizer. I haven't played normal-ass Hollow Knight, though, since Silk Song released, which is kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Boink! Alright. Oh, fuck. I was gonna say, alright, sister, let's go at it. Hi, sisters. I don't know why, but, I've seen people talking about, this happens every few months where, like, the quote-unquote, like, the beauty community or drama YouTubers start talking about James Charles again, and I'm like, is he still doing shit? Apparently he is, and he has, like, his own cosmetics company now, and I'm like, who let that happen? But also, like, he did, like, a thing where he was like, okay, so the gimmick is, it's a mystery box beauty blender thing? Like, makeup sponge thing? And the gimmick is that you're supposed to be able to order 7 and get 7 different colors. But then he, like, launched them in the UK, and that's very much not what happened. Like, people would order 7 and they were getting 7 blue sponges. It's like, are we really expecting good quality control from James Charles? Fuck. Fuck. Okay. Oh my goodness. thought I avoided that. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that was a bad time to try for a heal. Oh well. That was actually like an okay attempt at that boss fight though. That could have been way worse. I love the little gay baby jail elevator. It is very funny to me. Okay, does anyone low-key find this run back more, like, annoying than the Last Judge one? Not worse. It's easier. But it's more annoying. It's almost because it's so easy that it feels more annoying to me. And it feels longer than it is to me every time I do it. I don't know what that's about either. But... Oh, you interrupting my spell is so rude. Fuck. Oh, okay. I don't know if I necessarily earned that, but I will take it. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. Girl. Okay. Oh, that was a bad spell. Oh! Hey, first try, or second try. Wait, wasn't this one of the boss fights that everyone, like, complained about when it first came out? And then they also didn't nerf it? Or am I remembering that wrong? Am I remembering that wrong? I feel like that's when they didn't nerf, though. So I was expecting it to be worse. Huh. Alright. We take this. Filet. I'm so good at this game. Oh my god. Hey chat, I think I might be bad at this game. Oh no! Hey chat. Every time I do something like that one Ludwig bit where he's like, you're clip farming, you're rage baiting, you're about— No! I'm just bad at the game! Some of us are just genuinely dog shit! Why can't I just be bad at the game without someone telling me I'm rage— Love that shit. Because here's the problem. The reason that even if I have occasionally thought it would be funny to throw this on purpose before, but I haven't like really gone through with it, and the reasoning for that is legit that I'm like, I think that if I let myself throw something, then it'll let me start building like fucking muscle memory for it, you know? And then it won't be a joke anymore. Like my hands will remember these are the buttons you press when you get here. And then I die. And then, like, and then it just keeps happening over and over, and it's like, and then I have to be like, okay, chat, I threw the first time and now it's not funny anymore. And they're like, haha, yeah, you threw on purpose. Yeah. And it's like, okay. Okay, finally. Hello. Hello. The cling grip. Ancestral art. Cling grip. I cling gripped your mom last night. Anyway. I'm not gonna go for that one skip thing that Blue does here. I am not naive enough to think that I am capable of that. Oh my god, get away. Thank you. Like, yay! That's our first fall apart, actually, because I haven't been grabbing any of the other ones we passed. That's my bad. Anyway. Is there anything to the right here? Really? No? Huh. Could have sworn there was. Okay. Now we go fight... What's her face? You know the one. Widow. I did decent at this boss fight last time, so I think we should be, like, okay for this? Question mark? Unless I die first. In which case we will not be fine for anything. But, fuck. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm so dead. You. Give me silk. Please. 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 Thank you. Oh, there's nothing in this direction? Okay, it's just a little safe cubby, I guess. That's fair. Right, because this is the actual... yeah, I should unlock this little shortcut for myself just in case I die. But also last... Oh, wait, no. I was gonna say, no, I could lose time. This is a casual... Playing casual. The passenger seat. It's like, yeah, let's get the bench because otherwise I spawn where the link grip was, and that will annoy the fuck out of me. Alrighty. Ahoy, mateys. I remember getting really annoyed because I was looking at the etymology of the word matey with my partner on the phone, and my dad could hear us on the phone. Actually, I haven't talked to her. They shall join, union upon your thread, a gift for your waking, a world strong to serve. So she's not serving the weaver, she's serving grandmother. So, creature, your claws guide this cursed strides. You're not their source. What role do you play in this vile affliction? A rare birthling, precious child of worm and weaver, spawn of those who dared to flee, she found her way home at last. I'll find her shell and silken claw. For you, mother, let me claim. See, I wonder, what's up with them when they say, when they call her, her shell fine, do they mean, like, well-crafted compared to those of Farloom? Or do they mean, like, easy to break? That confuses and also vaguely concerns me. I should have healed there. That was a bad decision. Fuck. Fuck. I need 2 hits to heal. Ooh, okay. I like low-key didn't earn that, but it's okay. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Oop, I ran in the wrong direction. Whoopsies. Aww. Blah, 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 blah. I loved how just disgusting she is, genuinely. Like, disgusting / pause, you know? Like, she's so gremlin, and I love her. Hey, bestie! Hey, bestie! That was a bad choice, yeah. I now have less health than I started with, don't I? I healed on... I'm pretty sure I healed on 1. No, I was doing so good! Aw. That could have been a first try kill. Oh well. Hang on, let me check something real quick. Wait. It is 11 p.m. and... No, okay. Sorry, y'all. Just had a real quick check if I got a message back from somebody or not. I did not. Wow. Okay, we can beat this in just one more try. Surely. That was a really good attempt. I started like internally like crashing out about how bad that heal was, and then I was too busy like being like, let's talk about the logistics of healing when I could have just kept, you know, fighting the boss. Lol. Yeah! Oh, cringe. Ah! Oh, I'm gonna die again. Oh. I was gonna say I was gonna die again. Oh no, I'm not. Oh yeah, I am. Classic. Okay. This is not gonna be... See, last time we fought... See, we did... Of course we did Sister Splinter for... No, wait! They nerfed Sister Splinter. They didn't nerf Widow. I think I remember now. Okay. Was Sister Splinter that bad before, though? I remember taking multiple tries, but I don't remember, like, wanting to die while fighting her. I remember wanting to die while fighting Widow, but they didn't nerf Widow because she's, like, an important skill check, so... Oh! That's a new one. You die already, please. Okay, coward. Don't you guys hate when you're trying to kill a spider in your apartment and it starts hiding behind a wall of bells the size of your entire body? So annoying. Phase 2. Phase 2. Ah. Oh no! Uh-oh. Okay. That was dangerous, but we made it. Okay. Fuck. Fuck. That was a bad use of silk. It's okay though. Yo! Okay, fourth try! Something like that. We got her. Okay, there we go. Ah! So, like, what do you do? One of your step siblings, like, rolls up to your apartment, beats the shit out of you, and then, like, stabs you after beating the shit out of you. See, I think that the Widow is better than me because my ass would not be just teaching her how to play the needle in. Although, wait, hang on. Well, I mean, now that she's actually the one teaching her the needle in, that's a shitty joke. But, like, I mean, then again, so then the Widow is like a true weaver. And they all do sound like her, but then what happened to her? Because what happened to her thing that got her so fucked up? Because, like, you know, like the first Sinner has like a cracked weaver mask thing, but why does the Widow like shredded? Like, what happened to her mask that is like fabric hanging around her face instead of an actual mask? Like, what happened with that? I don't know. Looks a little weird. Like, did it just deteriorate that much over time? What materials are masks made out of anyway? Fucking detritus. I don't know. And also, what is the light they're looking up to? Because the thing is, like, when the Weavers are in that form with the giant circle head, they've already been, like, ascended by Grandmother Silk at that point. So what's the, you know, what's the light that's making them go? I don't know. Like, again, remember, I think, the first time I played this game, like, I think it took me 2 hours just to beat Lace 1, and now look at us. We're all the way in Bellheart. I mean, we freed Bellheart. Let's go. That does genuinely make me feel pretty, like, accomplished TM. Like, oh yeah, I'm getting good, folks. Really do this. Talk about Silk Song. What did you do this? Maybe you did it. I say this way too often on stream, but I do genuinely think it's funny that my only point of, like, Virginia state patriotism is Wolfglick. Truly, I don't give a fuck about anything else to do about this state. This is where the founding fathers were. Okay. Silver bells. Okay, fine. We'll do silver bells. Silver bells. Maybe I should do a stream where I very begrudgingly listen to Christmas music. That's not where Silver Bells is. This is where Silver Bells is. is. Alright. Belvane time. Everyone's favorite. Ugh. I've seen this crush the soul of many a speedrunner. Case in point. Stop! Stop! That's a gold bell. That's a gold bell. Silver bell, 1. Is there anything up here? I don't think so. Nope, that's another gold bell. Oops. Whoa, hey, buddy. Oh, this is the, ooh, I forgot about this place. Let's go. Anyway. Oh, there's a silver bell. Hello. Rev up those fryers, because I sure am hungry. Ah! What are you gonna... Is it dinner time for you, Sucks? I always forget what time zone you're in. Are you also in... Oh! Those bells can kill you? Since when? That's bullshit. I always forget time zone climate you're in, Suggs. Do you mind PST having chicken and beans? Ooh, I love that for you. / Jen. Like, we talking green beans, we're talking peas, we're talking legumes, we're talking... What kind of beans? That's a brass bell. Black beans. Ooh. I love the taste of beans, but the texture of the skin gets me, which is really unfortunate. Because I love the way that they taste, but even when you, like, blend them up, and it's definitely mostly a mental thing than, like, the actual texture that I can detect. Like, I swear I can still detect the skinness of it, you know? Mind you, this is by smell alone. I haven't seen what the name check. Gotcha. Yeah, we are doing a quest called Silver Bells, which is quite the RNG endeavor for many speedruns, and I'm not speedrunning, but I can still feel- I still, like, feel the emotional, like, that I get from watching speedrunners do this. Brass bell, no bell. Because you can also get gold and brass bells, but no silver bells, which I think is stupid. I think that's dumb. I kind of agree, but I eat with bread to make up for texture taste problems. Ooh, smart. Sometimes that does work for me, and sometimes it doesn't. It depends on the day, like how much my brain is going to, like, die because of texture or not. Oh my god! Where are my bells? Oh, there's one. I'm gonna die. Yeah, okay. Did you find the Taco Bell yet? I did not. Is Taco Bell's bell silver? I thought Taco Bell's bell was gold. Like orange and purple, or they're orange, purple, and pink are their brand colors, aren't they? If it is gold, then yes, we have found many Taco Bells. Hey Miltort, good to see you. I always assumed it was white. Shit, is it? Maybe I'm thinking of like their old logo, like back when they had the talking chihuahua thing, or purple. Shit, I don't even know either. How you doing, Miltort? Good to see you. We are suffering TM, and that's okay. Oh, fuck you. And there's no silver bell here. Of course not. We're doing everybody's favorite RNG challenge. Good to see you too. Been a while. Sadly can't stay long. I'm doing alright yourself. I am also doing pretty okay today. Logo looks white to me. Slay. Yeah, I don't know much about Taco Bell's brand identity. I probably should. But, to stay loyal to my dear friend Hyunun, who is Mexican and therefore abhors, Taco Bell on a nationalistic level, I will remain ignorant on the topic. As a professional big back, there are several things I subconsciously know that no one else should. Hell yeah. Hey, knowing the brand identity of food you like is like good, I think. You know. I can't die here again. I really shouldn't. I'm gonna though. I'm totally gonna. I'm gonna get really pissed about it. You again. Yo! Soldier boy, tell him. You! Ooh, bell. No! No! Okay, well that was the last bell I needed. So... I only saw it after I started the picking up animation. Bruh. Asking about percentages, I clock out. Ask about Subway, and I'm locked in. Subway? Like obviously the thing where they're like, Subway, eat fresh, like it's healthy, like obviously that was bullshit, but Subway sandwiches just hit different. I know it's literally just a sandwich, and I can literally just make a sandwich at home. I know that. But something about it just hits different. At my university, there was a Subway that you could use your, like, meal plan at. Oh my god. I was there all week long. And it was right by the music building. Yeah, like you made this up, right? I don't know, like I don't even know what it is that makes it feel different than just making a sandwich at home. I don't know what it is. Probably all the extra sodium. But sodium makes everything better. Oh my goodness, my neck! Oh my god. Okay. We got berry picking. Oh shoot, I forgot to turn those in. Whoopsies. We already have 40 journal entries. That's crazy. Tip was last seen in Lower Shellwood. I think I remember that. Speak to... Oh, right. Crabo clearing. I hate that quest. E-ball marinara has me by the e-ball. The e-balls is crazy. Don't you mean the v-balls? Oh my god, my VTuber was an answer in my crossword the other day. That was exciting. And there was Star Wars clues. I was like, this is literally made for me. What? Okay, well there was one Star Wars clue. Who trained both Anakin and Luke Skywalker? And the answer was Kenobi, not Obi-Wan. No, the answer was Obi-Wan, not Kenobi. Because you know, there's 6 squares, and then it's always like, which one is it? I usually order on the app when they have BOGO. Best believe they're both the exact same. Yeah! Every time I went to Subway, I thought of that one, that like, every Subway. Smoshes every Blank Ever video about Subway. I would like a salad. What kind of bread do you want? I said a salad. Yeah. What kind of bread do you want? No bread. It's leaves in a bowl. It just keeps going. Moving the $5 footlong should have been our first recession indicator. Wait, what's that thing about the guy that was in like the $5 footlong commercial being insane? Do you know about that, Suggy? I think I've watched a video on that before, but I've forgotten the contents of it. There's only so much information about insane white men on the internet that you can retain at once. Why are my eyebrows so fucked up? What is happening? It's been doing that all stream. They get stuck. Like, one of them will get stuck up, and I have to, like, fix it. Hang on. Hang on. You guys, we're gonna go on a little adventure together into our parameters. What is going on with you? What's wrong with you? Why can't you just be normal? My parents at me when I was like literally 3 years old. No, still the craziest thing I think that I've realized from streaming and watching my own VODs is I was like, wow, when I'm happy, my voice gets really high pitched. Why is it being so weird? And then, no, now it's behaving normally. Oh, of course it is. And then I realized when I was with my parents, when they talk about me as a kid, they're like, yeah, you used to have like a performatively high voice. Like you used to talk in a high voice for attention all the time. And then I'm like, and so I was watching like my VODs, like scrubbing for clips, and I noticed that when I get happy, my voice gets high pitched, and I was like, hold up, did my parents witness me experiencing joy and then go, that's some pick me shit? Like, that's crazy. I don't think allegedly there was, he was okay. Just straight up, Jesus. But like, wasn't it like because he was featured in that commercial that he like got popular enough to like be able to like put people in that position or something? Isn't that stupid? People at school bullied me when my balls dropped, so I kept my voice high and never went back. That's insane! Yeah, I knew a guy in high school that had like a super deep voice. And you know, by the time I got there, he was a junior. So obviously his voice had dropped. And oh yeah, also fun fact, when I was a kid, I didn't know that I obviously didn't know what balls were, but I know that your voice drops, like a male's voice drops when they hit puberty. And so for a brief moment, I thought that, for a little bit there, I thought that, like, balls were, like, a thing in your voice box. His fame got to his head over a Subway commercial is crazy. But yeah, I thought that balls were, like, a thing in your voice box that, that, like, something about testosterone, like, made them schmoove. LOL. And then also another Smosh thing that my brain always runs through every time I hear the word balls is just... Shane keeps doing the splits to make it see if he can get his balls to finally drop. I think about that way too often. Ow. Okay, we're just gonna take a little shortcut. Yeah, just where the pee is stored. And the microplastics, can't forget those. Can't forget those. Cannot forget about the microplastics, Soggy. Okay, so what do I want to do here? We do have options. We can kind of go back and backtrack through the Mara. We can backtrack through the Deep Docks. We can go back to the Hunter's March. That could be pretty fun. We could go up through Greymore. Or we could go on to the... Oh, no, you know what I want to do? I want to fight Phantom on the save file, not the last judge yet. We do have to fight both eventually, but I'm gonna progress through the Citadel that way. I like your voice for what it's worth. Thank you so much! I also like my voice. I think my funny little gamer podcaster voice is come in handy. I still think the best compliment I've ever received about my voice is that I'm loud in a sensory-friendly way. I think that's the most flattering thing anyone said to me about my voice to this day. Like, that's so sweet! That, I was talking about, like, oh, I worry about, like, if I become, like, because I wanted to be a teacher before, like, my body stopped working. And I was like, well, I can't really put myself in charge of children now, can I? I was talking about, like, I was like, I don't know, I feel like my voice is really loud. And they're like, I don't know, your voice is, like, sensory-friendly, even though it's loud. I was like, that's so nice! That's so nice! Uh-oh. This is not the right way to go. This is a dead end. I remember this now. Yeah, I think after this, after stream, I should make myself some post-stream ramen. I think I deserve it. I haven't had ramen in like a couple weeks. Sometimes I kind of forget that, like, for most people, ramen is like a, what's the word? Like a quick snack, but I'm like, nah, bro, I'm boiling eggs, I'm chopping up vegetables, I'm cooking ham and shit. Nah, bro. Ramen is a meal. To be fair, cup ramen enjoyers are also incredibly valid. I do dislike Martochan ramen as ramen, but it's still good food. That's how I feel about, like, Taco Bell. You know, Taco Bell isn't good tacos, but it is, like, okay food. You know? Like, it's, like, Taco Bell... Okay, you have to be, in my head, you have to be, like, in the headspace to eat Taco Bell. It either, like, puts you into immediate sensory overload and you hate it, or it's, like, the best thing you've eaten in your entire goddamn life. If it makes any modicum of sense, chat, I am off the deep end. Big agree, keep cooking. I see that, I second that. I raised as that I like the way it reminds me of the concept of someone I know. I could probably be way too close to, way too fast. Yeah, I am unfortunately definitely that kind of person. Which is actually how I got one of my first stalkers. Which is actually how I got my second stalker named Carson through band. I wish that was a joke. Cause you know, like, so I lived in like a fine arts, performing arts dorm my freshman year, because I was a music major, and music education major, and at JMU you have to do because you know if you are a band teacher, you are going to teach a marching band more than likely, and so they have you do marching band for at least 2 years. So that you can, you know, learn all the things, teach all the kids. Not surprised at the band stalker. I hung around band kids. They're all up to tits in the hormone department. Yeah, it's either the horniest people you've ever met or, like, the least sexually active people you've ever met, or both. I had the misfortune of, I fall into the both category, but the guy that like, got obsessed with me was, like, unfortunately, it was weird because I was like, bro, you, like, hook up with people, like, decently often. Why are you so obsessed with me? Anyway... but, you know, so, like, it was after the first day of band camp, we were all hanging out in, like, the common area in the basement, and, like, y'all, people who did band, you don't know how it goes. You trauma dump on the first night. You share way too much information about your personal lives with each other. It's how it goes. And then, but the thing is, like, you know, that doesn't actually make you instant, legitimately super duper close friends with all of them. It's just now you all know way too much information about each other. The guy I was talking to was like, hey, I'm really glad that I met you. I think that we could be close friends. And I was like, yeah, me too. But then he took that to mean that we are close friends and he wanted to hang out all the time. And I was like, bro, I'm so busy because I'm a music education major. Freshman and sophomore year music ed is so rough at JMU. I would leave my room at 7:30. I would be out of my room until like 5 p.m. I would briefly pit stop by my room, get my shit for marching band to go to the dining hall, and then at 6 be at marching band rehearsal. Like, it was a lot. So, you know, I was like, legitimately, I'm so busy and I'm talking to so many people, my social battery is destroyed, like I just can't hang out. And then he started, like, physically following me around places. And, you know, again, keep in mind, we live in the same dorm. So, Basil, how do you get stalked by a guy that lives in the same place that you do? Like, surely he was just going home. He walked 2 feet behind me for about half a mile. Or for about a quarter of a mile. Maybe a third of a mile. Like, I could literally feel him breathing down my neck. It was terrifying. Would not recommend that as like a emotional experience. It was not fun. Actually, it was terrifying. So yeah, don't. And yeah, if you're a guy who's obsessed with anime and you have a crush on the first Asian chick that you met at your college, that's not how you get them to like you. And it was crazy too, because he'd been making me uncomfortable before that for like a number of months, and I saw him like kind of following me around after we'd gone to the same like jazz band concert, and so like following me around like the atrium of the performing hall. And so I asked one of my friends to distract him, and I asked another one of my friends if he could walk me to my dorm. And so we literally went. So there's 2 sides of JMU's like performance hall. One of them is the place with like the concert halls, and the other one is where you go to like practice and stuff, like where there's like rehearsal rooms and things. So we went to the practice side of the building, walked a whole lap around it, and then we went out the side door. I looked around, I didn't see him, and I was like, okay, so I'm like safe now, like I can like go. So relieved. And then there's a tunnel in between the hall and between the hall and the quad, and my dorm was off the quad. And I got out the other side of the tunnel. I'm looking behind me. I don't see him the entire time I'm walking down the tunnel. And then suddenly, when I get in the quad, I can see a shadow following right behind mine. So he was waiting on the other side of the tunnel for me. Like, he waited and he hid on the other side of the tunnel. And then, yeah, proceeded to walk like 2 feet behind me for a hot minute until the friend of mine that was walking me to my dorm turned around and was like, "Hey, Carson, what's up?" Yeah. Anyway, I was terrified. And then I went to the Title IX office about it, and they told me that I couldn't file I could file like a complaint, but I couldn't file a real report on him unless he like agreed to it. So that was super awesome. That was so awesome, guys. That was before you came out. He just knew what to do out of love of the game. Before I came out as what? Oh, y'all had Social Brother You're Not a Joker Persona 5? Came out as what? I was out as non-binary already. Bro's parasocial 4. That's what I'm saying! And again, see, this is the thing I talk about all the time. The problem with parasocial relationships isn't them existing. The problem is when both parties are not, like, cognizant of the fact that it is, in fact, a parasocial relationship. Because to me, that's what, like, doing the whole oversharing night 1 is band kid friends, like, thing is you're forming a quick parasocial relationship that has the potential to become a real friendship if you both so desire. But it comes with the caveat that, like, you understand. And here's the thing. Now, if you're not familiar with that kind of part of band kid culture, and, you know, it's kind of like your first time, like, having that kind of interaction, and therefore you don't, like, know that whole, like, social faux pas rule, totally fair. Socializing is difficult. Autism is hard. The stalker shit, right. But, like, the problem was that I told him, like, hey, you can't do that. Like, if you want to talk to me, you need to talk to me. You can't just ominously stand behind me when we're in the tunnel before running on for halftime, because that's weird and uncomfortable and I hate it. You know? So, you know, I felt like I did an okay job communicating, but apparently he disagreed. Because, you know, he was in the percussion section and I would help bring percussion equipment onto the thing as part of my, like, volunteer group I was in, kind of, basically. Fuck. 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 Okay. Fuck. 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 What do I do? Shit. Rose to Bay Harbor Bacillus fan? Bro. That's crazy. Okay, I unlocked my little shortcut. I'm gonna go sit back down on my bench. Yeah, and that was the second bisexual guy named Carson with his hair parted to the right that he dyed purple that stalked me from a band event. So that was pretty cool. The other guy recognized my mom's car and followed it to my house. I live such an illustrious life, guys. Glitch in the Matrix. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, what are the odds of that? Oh, and they're both genderqueer. Well, one of them's a trans guy. The more chill one, the better one is a trans guy. The other one is... Oh, shoot. Sorry. The second one that's worse, they go by they, them. I forgot. That's my bad. But, yeah. Pronouns aren't a privilege, guys. Misgendering people you don't like isn't good. Etc., etc. So yeah, it's like... Well, that would have been nice to not deal with ever, but... Here we are! Senior year! I look around at these kids and I think, what happened? Your show would get at least 7. No, I remember in, like, 8th grade, I was talking to my friend. She was like, I would tell you that you should, like, write a... Keep in mind, this was in middle school. Or, like, early high school. She was like, I'd tell you that you should, like, go and write, like a autobiography or, like, a memoir or some shit, but I don't think any publishers would believe you. Fuck me. She's like, I don't think any publishers would believe you. I think you would have to publish that shit as fiction. I was like, you know what? Probably. You know what? Probably. Yeah, we don't accept... That's what... Yeah, like, you can't just write self-insert fanfiction, bro. Boo, I'm so sorry. Go to AO3. Have fun on Wattpad. Like... Actually, yeah, because AO3 is usually, like, specifically fandom content. There's a lot more original fiction on Wattpad. There's a lot of original fiction on AO3, too. Don't get me wrong, but, you know. AO3 is much more, I don't know, I noticed that, like, Wattpad is very RPF and original fiction, you know? Unfortunately, don't public YN's your name CEO here. Right. Right. Unfortunate for me. It happens to the best of us. Okay. Fuck! Fuck! Fucking hate it here. Hey, Chakra. Okay. Cool. Fuck. I really hate this. There we go. Yay! Okay. Okay, that works. No! Oh... No! I almost had it! But yeah, I don't know. I think that the thing that kind of ends up drawing me into kind of the brand of like people feel very, like, attached to me quickly is just, like, I speak very authoritatively, and I think I speak very authoritatively, and I I make and test a lot of assumptions. You know what I mean? Like if I get a vibe off of someone, I generally will ask like I'll be like, okay, you give me the vibe of like this kind of person. Are you that kind of person? And I don't know, like 70% of the time I'm right because I'm autistic and I play feeling scientist, you know, to like make my way through social interactions, and I've gotten good at that quote unquote skill as I've gotten older. You know what I mean? I really do think that's most of it. Like I make and test a lot of assumptions, and I'm very just like I don't know. I go through a lot of my interactions like I'm hosting an event as opposed to necessarily like just talking normally, which some people don't like. So to a lot of people, it comes across as disingenuous and they don't like me at first, which is totally fair. But you know, it does come in handy for, you know, like, but it's because, you know, I spent large swaths of my life like preparing to be a teacher. So I was genuinely, like, preparing to teach people that are, you know, not... Oh! I'm gonna die again. No! Oh, my cocoon was right there! I hate it here. And I lost my rosaries. I don't even remember how many I had. It doesn't really matter that much, but... Alright. Back into the gay baby jail we go. Also, for people who saw my Discord, like, last night, I posted that we were gonna do, like, Stardew and a commission and Silksong today, but I think I'm just gonna do Silksong this stream, because your boy is tired. I think I'm gonna go back to sleep after this, even though I slept for, like, 15-ish hours. It's just one of those days. There's not even a storm blowing through right now. I don't know exactly why I'm so sleepy, but... my body's a mystery, and I'm not gonna solve it anytime soon. And that's okay. There we go. No! I hate it here. Fuck! Is up. Yeah, I don't know. I speak with a lot of familiarity very quickly, is a better way to put it. Because, you know, when you're talking to kids, you want to come across as approachable as possible, really. You know? You want them to feel like you are as open as possible, and I just continue to carry that vibe into my interactions with adults, I guess. Fuck! Oh, I tried to heal! I was trying to heal in midair, and then I just... whatever. Just got sniped. For anyone wondering why I don't get that bench, you have to do that little parkour bit to get that bench. So... otherwise it's broken and it makes a really shitty noise. I think I'm just one of those people whose bare minimum is so low it's harder to push me away than it should be. I don't know. To me, like, getting close quickly and getting to a point where... because the thing is, like, if someone feels a need to push you away, that means that you're encroaching on boundaries, you know, not just, like, to me, like, encroaching on boundaries is different from getting close. I don't know if that makes any fucking sense, but it does to me, so we're gonna stick with it. Oh my god. Okay. I mean, you don't really have to know what boundary you crossed. You just have to respect that, you know, they told you you're getting to, that you crossed one, you know? Something that's helped me the most with, like, both understanding... something that's helped me the most with both understanding times where I sort of inexplicably feel like somebody's encroaching on my boundaries in a way that I can't necessarily explain. And when I'm on the other side of those interactions where I'm being told like, hey, I don't vibe with this. It's just that like I don't have to understand things to respect them. You know, and also other people don't have to understand my like internal reasonings for them to respect my external like requests. You know? Like in a lot of ways it's nice to know those kinds of things, but you know, for the most part you don't need to know anything other than what they've said, which is just, hey, want you to back off. Have a good day, you know? It's like, that's where a lot of, like, because, you know, sometimes people immediately come across as very combative, and it's because they've been conditioned to feel like they have to explain everything behind their mindset before they're allowed to place a boundary. So, like, you know, if you just show that, like, oh, okay, and that's it, no explanation needed, then, you know, usually they find themselves feeling a lot more either open to genuinely explaining to you instead of you going like, well, why? Well, why? Well, why? They're like, oh my gosh. Okay, rude. Or you know, eventually maybe reopening that door someday. I'm gonna kill my... No, I'm not. Okay. What if I just, like, lock in? And that question will remain a what if for the rest of my life. Anyway... I mean, and also, you know, sometimes it has nothing to do with the person. Sometimes it's just like, hey, men freak me out. LOL. You know? I still think one of my favorite ones is that insane Tumblr Anon ask where someone was like, hey, sorry I have to unfollow you, but your new profile picture looks exactly like, my ex-girlfriend's persona, and normally, you know, I try not to be the kind of pussy that like unfollows people because their ex-girlfriend was a furry. I don't hate furries. Love furries. Respect them so much. But the thing is, she drew her persona running over me with her car, a Honda Civic, and so seeing her persona makes me really anxious. So I am gonna have to unfollow you. Have a great day. Sorry. Not because you're a furry. Like it just over and over, just like continuing to elaborate. It's so funny. Oh my god! I hit the logo button. You know, sometimes it's just crazy shit like that. You just never know why. And that's okay. Ow. Ow! Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die. In my understanding, one of my better traits, but I'm also comfortable with silence, so people can feel like a lose-lose if they don't want to tell me anything. I don't follow exactly. Like, my brain isn't mushing all those words together, but I'm sure that makes sense. I didn't notice until I saw that little clip from my VOD that when I, like, burp with my mouth closed, my cheeks puff out. Which makes sense, because you're expelling gas, but, like, I don't know. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck! I'm doing this if it kills me. And it will. And it has. And it's going to. I'm gonna throw up. Okay. You got a couple more tries. Couple more tries. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'd say like 70% of people are fine with me. 20% really vibe with me, and then like 10% I just make uncomfortable because I'm so forward. Like, that's just what it is, you know? We're like one? We're like one? One what? Sorry, I have really bad, like, short-term memory. I will say something, someone in chat will immediately respond to it, and then I'll immediately forget what I was saying, and therefore have no idea what they mean. I have a feeling that was directly in response to something I said. Fuck! Ugh, I hate it here. I'm like a hopeless socialiter, I mean. I mean, most interactions I've had with you have been pretty normal. I also think, okay. Although I will say, like, that's definitely a self-fulfilling prophecy. Everybody that I know that has said, I don't know, I'm just like really bad at socializing, they're not actually bad at socializing, it's just they keep talking about being bad at socializing, and then I don't want to socialize with them anymore, because it's like awkward. So I don't know, that's also food for thought. Okay, I'm screwed again. Okay. Okay. I was literally right there this whole time. That's so embarrassing. Hello? Are you not gonna work for me? Bro. Is it not gonna function correctly? What? 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 Why is it not? Do I have to play for it, or? What's happening? Oh my god, I also didn't buy the bench. That's what's happening. Don't think I'm bad at socializing. I think I have just been around every bad apple. Gotcha. And I feel like they're just interacting with me because they see something they want. Okay. That happens sometimes, yeah. Why are my eyebrows stuck like that? Are they? No, they're not stuck up. Okay, no. No, they were stuck up! I just fixed them. I don't know what's wrong with my model. It's okay. Probably just something with my phone. Oh, that reminds me. Hey, what if people in chat, I recently, like, updated my, like, my live 2D model thingy on VGen. Would any of y'all mind looking through that and just letting me know, like, if everything makes sense, or if anything is confusing, or you feel like there's anything that, like, you could do glaringly wrong? It doesn't help that I rarely make the first DM to people I think I'd enjoy talking to. I never want to be a bother. That's fair. I mean, you know, first interactions and DMs are not always... Motherfucker. Oh, okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. There we go. And now this should work without me having to do the obstacle course from hell again, right? Right? Okay, good. Thank you! Alrighty. But yeah, that's just a self-fulfilling prophecy, you know? Like... But, yeah, I mean... People are complicated. Alrighty. Let's ride. Easy. Literally have never struggled with that ever in my life. So good at this game. Oh, I hate this room. First try, faux show. Yeah, for anyone who did not watch my last time I decided to go Phantom route instead of Last Judge route, it definitely took me like multiple hours to get my way through the mist the first time. So we're gonna have a time here. Oh my goodness. Okay, they went to the left and slightly... I'm gonna assume this is the right way. Or at least hope that's the right way. This is random bullshit go now. I'm not even pretending to look out for the Luma flies? Silk flies. Hornet spotted in Inaba. What's this bug doing in the TV road? Inaba? Inaba? No say. Fuck! Ah! Oh. Ooh. Dang. Ooh, okay. No, I'm dead. Fuck! Ah, so close. I almost got her. I'm really bad at killing the Silk Maidens. I don't know why. Probably because they're difficult to kill. That was unusually bad even for me. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I guess I just find that the more people talk about, like, I guess the more that you talk to people that you aren't super familiar with about socializing being a struggle, the harder time you will find making longer-term connections with people, because, like, it really is a self-fulfilling prophecy in my experience. You know, if the basis of your interactions is I am socially awkward and blah blah blah, then, you know, that typically ends up manifesting itself one way or another in ways that are more intrusive than they would have been had that not been like an immediate discussion topic, I guess. Okay, up to the left. Not that up to the left, this to the left, I believe. Yeah. Oh boy. I almost went fully careening off the side there. That would have sucked. No. Fine. Let's be back at the beginning. I fell. Yeah. Wake up in the morning and step outside and I take a deep breath. Okay. So, does the correct route change if I die? I don't remember if it does or not. It shouldn't. Yeah, I don't think it does. Yeah, okay. Ow. What's... Ow. Fuck. Bitches ain't shit, and they ain't say nothing. 100 motherfuckers. No, 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 I'm dead! Oh, I hate how long that animation is. And you know you're gonna die. And you just have to sit there and listen to it. It's like the that's such an awful sound too. It sounds like they're punching your neck. Like it really does sound like they're just like beating your ass physically. I don't know. I don't know. Something about it unsettles me. I mean, the Silk Maidens are also just like, I don't know, I feel so sad for them. They deserve better. But, you know. Alright. Let's go. Great start. Awesome. Okay. Oh, this room I very frequently fall out of the bottom of somehow. So we gotta be careful. Okay. Ah! No, 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 that wasn't supposed to happen. 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 Okay, 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 okay. We'll just do that. That'll be fine. Random bullshit go. Nothing's ever gone wrong with random bullshit go. Except for when the random bullshit has been bad, but I mean... Shh! Oh! Ugh! That was awful close. Did not enjoy that. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay. Please go to the left or something. They're gonna go to the right. They're gonna go straight to the right. Okay. Oh. Run, 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 run. Okay. Okay, heal. Okay. And then run. Woo! Halfway! Okay. We are at the halfway point. That is good. And we healed. We gotta heal. Fuck. 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 Fuck! No! That put me back at the beginning! Alright. Hey folks, I'm gonna take like a quick stare at my phone for 20 minutes break, and then we'll come back and try again. You can't see it, but I'm doing a salute. Wish me luck. See you in a bit. Great instant music shuffle. That's so great. Anyway. Hello. It is time for us to keep trying whatever the fuck this is. I don't love starting. Oh, why is my controller not working? I don't love starting this like without full health, but I would also like not. I also like really don't want to go back and reset. So this is what we do. You know, it would have been smart of me at this point to have like tried to find a spool thingy by now, but unfortunately I don't do smart things. So oh well. Pretty sure it's this way. Could be wrong. Pretty sure it's this way. Let's go. Let's just go for it. Or not. Really? 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 I have to. Oh, wait. No. Does that go, like, down forever? It sure does. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm dead. Ah! Oh my gosh, I was so excited. Ow. Whatever. That is so much harder than the blasted steps. I don't give a fuck. I hope that, I wonder how, like, how big the, like, collective sigh of relief was when the, when any percent runners figured out that that the mist was no longer the fastest way to get to the Citadel. Like, genuinely, I wonder how big that, like, community celebration was, because I would have, if I were good enough to be in that community, I would have, at the time, I would have cried, I mean, ever, but especially at the time, I literally would have cried tears of joy. Because, oh my god, it's so frustrating. It's also, like, kind of satisfying in that regard, just because, like, you know, once you figure it out, you know, you do feel like you've overcome a big challenge, but it's also like, it's a big challenge. Alright. Nope. Fuck. Nope. Unfortunate. Oh, it took away my silk! Bruh. Okay, that was very close. That was unnecessarily close. Okay, we're not gonna aggro that lady, so we're just gonna keep going this way. We're gonna find some of these others. There we go. Please tell me that I just need to go down to the left. Please. Yes! Oh my god. You guys are literally my favorite now. I don't know how I didn't aggro her. That's insanely lucky. This is less lucky. Oh, no, we made it. Okay. Okay. We're already halfway done! We haven't taken damage yet. I definitely just jinxed myself, but other than that, I'm feeling pretty good. God damn it. I shouldn't have said anything. Run. Fuck. Me. Fuck my stupid Chungus life. Oh. Can I destroy these? No, of course I can't. That would be easy. That would make sense. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. It's up, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. God, the organ music is so peak. Okay. Wait, are we done? Or is this back to the middle? This is back to the middle. How did I actually don't know how I managed to do that. But okay, sure. Why not? I'll eat that loss. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Woo! Okay. Okay. Okay, I know I literally just came back from my break, but I think that's all I have in me for today. So we will come back to this, I guess, tomorrow. And hopefully in between now and my next stream, I can figure out what's wrong with my eyebrows. Clearly I fixed... Okay, well now they're not moving at all. Clearly I fixed my mouth. I fixed my... Oh my goodness. I fixed my mouth. I don't know though what's wrong with my eyebrows now. They just aren't wanting to cooperate with me. Hang on, actually, let me see if I can... Because that's fine. This is fine. It's this, it's like acting crazy. Let's do this instead. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, sure, why not? Alrighty, folks. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow, if not the days after. And I hope you all have a fantastic night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know that this was kind of a more unusual stream for me, just because I'm tired as balls. So again, I really, really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me, even when I'm in a little bit of a struggle bus.